upstairs. However, there's no food allowed upstairs and no unattended children under the age of 10. And please do not enter any of the classrooms. And finally, for the safety of our players, please remain off the courts during halftime. Please stand as we pray together for our game. Heavenly Father, we thank you for a great season and the opportunities you have given us to be able to showcase the skills for the kids and just support them overall. We ask you to keep them safe tonight, throughout the night, help them have fun, enjoy their sport, and just help us have fun. Thank you, Lord, in the name of Jesus Christ we pray. Amen. And now I would like to introduce our referees, Hungry Song and
plug this time.
Bowling.
Got one to plug this time. You got a microphone for plug. That's good.
What do you mean?
Number 5, Elias Jackson. Number 15, Brendan Carnegie. Number 30, Ryan Forrest. Number 33, Mackenzie Keller. Number 35, Michael Matthews.
Okay.
I can take stats. Number 4, Douglas Durham. Number 15, David Greenan. Number 20, Matthew Mercer. Number 23, Isaac Solano. And number 24, Jensen Webb.
All right, here we go. We're ready for Southwest Sabres JV versus the Durham Flight JV. This is a conference game. They win against Solano, puts it up, foul. Foul on Jackson. It'll be his first, team's first. The Sabres come into the game at 22-1 on the season, 8-0 in the conference. They've already secured the number 1 seed in the regional tournament on Saturday, February 21st. Solano makes the free throw. The Durham Flight come in a tie for last place in the conference at 1-8. The Sabres are 8-0 in the conference. The Sabres will play their last conference game Thursday at 5 o'clock down in Wilmington. This is Jackson on Breeden. These two teams played about 3 weeks ago, and the Sabres won by an awful lot. We'll see what happens here. The Flight we've seen several Flight players throughout the year playing on other teams. We saw Quinn Anderson now at Oak Forest. We saw Gideon Anum, who's a phenomenal player, now at Grace Christian of Raleigh. They have another player who now plays for Durham Jordan High School. So some of their more talented players are no longer with them. This is traditionally a good program. Mercer drives to the basket and scores. But this team right here is having a little bit of a hard time this season. But some of these players, we recognize a lot of these players. Some of them are new. But the stars of this core group are now somewhere else. Anyway, here's Jackson, breaks the press, puts it underneath. They kick it back. It's a missed shot. Breeden with the rebound. Breeden on the race out. Breeden's going to take it up. Breeden's going to put it up and miss the layup. Rebound to Breeden. Breeden's going to get it, going to kick it back out to Juergens. Swings to the corner to Webb. Webb for 3. Good. And quickly it's 7-0. This is Carnahan. He has been on their team for the last 3 years that I've been doing this. That's a block by Mercer, but they're going to call a foul on Mercer. His first, team's first. That's going to send Furness to the line. Furness has been with them for several years too. And they're going to say, no, he was not shooting. Okay, we'll take that. I don't quite know how he wasn't shooting there, but we'll take it. Anyway, Furness to inbound the ball. Tries to throw it in, and then Jackson throws it in. Breeden with the steal, back to Webb, and then Jackson takes it away from Webb. Back the other way comes Jackson. Jackson full speed ahead, loses control, throws it out of bounds. Going to be Sabres ball. 7-0 Sabres. They've got 8-minute quarters here tonight. Every game we play a different length of time, so it's going to be 4 8-minute quarters. This is Solano to Juergens. This is a makeup game. This is the third time this game has been scheduled. Breeden gets it, scores. It got snowed out back-to-back Mondays. One time it got iced out, then it got snowed out. Led to all kinds of schedule shuffling. But you got to play the conference games, so some non-conference games got canceled. And here we are. Breeden with the steal. Breeden's going to push it ahead to Solano. Solano ahead of the pack. Solano lays up, missed a shot. Out of bounds. Flight ball. Clark is going to check in for the flight. This is Carnahan to Furness. Carnahan guarded by Breeden. Carnahan goes behind his back. Gets it over to Clark. Clark throws it back to Keller. Keller's been there for a couple years as well. It's good. It's good to get to know these kids over the years, see them. I don't know them, but get to see them play every year. The ball's knocked away. Mercer with the rebound. Mercer headed back the other way. Mercer's going to go all the way to the basket, and he's going to lay up, miss the layup. That's 2 missed layups now for the Sabres, or 3 if you count Solano's. 9-0. It's Clark. Clark's going to kick it out. Breeden with the steal after it gets tipped to him by Juergens. Breeden's going to go inside, kick it out to Mercer. Mercer for 3. That's off. Rebound Clark. Clark guarded by Juergens. Clark goes down and puts up a runner, scores. Solano to Webb. Back to Mercer. Mercer's going to go to the basket, put up the shot, and he missed it. But he tips it out to Breeden. To Juergens. Juergens for 3. That's good. 12-2 Sabres. Breeden giving chase to Carnahan. Carnahan shoots it over Breeden, misses everything. Mercer with the rebound. Back the other way comes Mercer. Tries to push it ahead to Solano, stolen by Clark. Picked up by Carnahan. Carnahan drives in, stolen by Mercer. Solano ends up with the ball, kicks it back to Webb. Webb inside, Mercer all by himself, scores. It's 14-2. And now there's a timeout by the Sabres.
I'm gonna make it false because it's still alive.
All right, Sabres are going to press. And that ball just gets thrown away. The ball was not touched, so it should go back to the place where it was inbounded on the baseline. And that's what the officials are going to do. Webb to inbound the ball. Webb gets to the Mercer. Mercer jump shot, short, rebound, knocked around, flight ball. Well, they push it ahead. Nice play there. Basket by Reynolds. 14-4. Webb goes right to the rim, puts up, scores. This is Clark. Inside to Furness. Back out to Jackson. We got 2 Jacksons. And that's a foul. Foul on Parker. His first, team's second. Furness to the line for 2 shots. And he makes it. He has another one coming. In comes Timpson, in comes DeCasas. Out goes Mercer, out goes Webb. So it's Parker, DeCasas, Timpson, Cable, and Fisher on the court now for the Sabres. Furness makes them both. Sabres up 16-6. 3:12 to go here in the first quarter. Fisher to DeCasas, Parker. Parker backs down Jackson, kicks it out to Fisher. Fisher looking for an inside pass. Throws it to Timpson, who does a nice play, shield with his body. Misses the shot. Out there comes Clark. Clark's pushing it. Clark's going to put up a runner. Missed the shot. Rebound Parker. Gets it back to Fisher. Fisher's got Clark behind him. Parker goes to the basket, scores. 18-6. Jackson gets it to Reynolds. Back to Clark. That was West. He missed everything. Back to West. To Jackson. Swings to Reynolds. Reynolds for 3. That's off. Rebound Parker. Clears it to Fisher. To the Casas for 3. That's off. Rebound Cable. Cable puts it right back up. Missed the shot. Rebound Jackson. Clears to Furness. Here come the flight. Furness drops it back off to Reynolds. Reynolds goes baseline, puts up a runner. It's the side of the backboard, and they're going to call a late foul on Fisher. That's 1 on Fisher, 3 on the team, and that is going to send Reynolds to the free throw line for 2 shots. Makes it. Reynolds has 1 more coming. Misses that one. Rebound Parker. This is Cable. Cable guarded by Jackson. Drops it to Timpson. Timpson puts it up, hits the bottom of the backboard, but they're going to call a foul. 5 black. That's Jackson. Be his second. Team's second. Timpson for 2 shots. And he makes the first one. In comes Juergens, Solano, Seymour, and Breeden. Out goes Jackson, DeCasas, Fisher, and Cable. Timpson makes the second one. Now Persicki checks in. Timpson checks out. Sabres up 13. 1:32 to go in the first quarter. Reynolds stolen by Breeden. Oh, it's out of bounds. Get the ball into Furness. Furness drives on Breeden. Breeden knocks it out of bounds. Flight ball. Reynolds to inbound. Throws it into Jackson. Stolen by Persicki. Persicki gets it to Juergens. Here come the Sabres. Persicki. It's Juergens. Breeden. Breeden's going to go up and score. Uses his body. Got the ball up on the backboard. 4 for Breeden. It's 22-7. Get it to Jackson. Jackson missing everything. Persicki tips it to Breeden. It's on the floor. There's a whole bunch of people on the floor, and they're going to call jump ball. Alternating possession. It's going to the flight. Sabres won the tip, so the held ball goes to the flight. There's 47 seconds to go in the quarter. West to inbound the ball. Oh, Carnahan was wide open. He didn't see him. Jackson to the other Jackson. He misses everything. Rebound, Juergens. Push ahead to Solano. Solano to Breeden. Breeden ball fake, takes it to the rim, puts up the reverse layup. Good. 6 for Breeden. Sabres up 24-7. This is Reynolds to Carnahan. They're going to try to trap him. Carnahan gets it to Jackson. Jackson tries to go by Breeden, but then dribbles it off his foot, out of bounds. Sabres basketball. 11 seconds to go in the quarter. Sabres up 17. This is Juergens. Juergens step back 3. That's off. And that's at the buzzer. So at the end of 1, it's 24-7. This is Webb to Fisher to Mercer. To Casas. To Mercer. Mercer top shot, good. 6 for Mercer. Here's Jackson down the lane. Puts up a shot over Mercer, blocked. Rebound Carnahan. Carnahan goes up, hits the bottom of the backboard. Carnahan's fouled. .24 White, that's Webb. His first, team's first of the quarter. Carnahan for 2 shots. And he makes it. Mattern checks back in for the flight. And he's going to miss that one. It's tipped around. Rebound by the flight. Missed the shot. Rebound Mercer. Mercer pushes the ball ahead. Kicks it back out to Webb. Stolen by Jackson. Back the other way comes Jackson. Jackson puts it up. Misses the shot. Carnahan with the rebound. Carnahan puts it up. Missed the shot. He's fouled by Webb. That's 2 on Webb, 2 on the team. Not sure why Jackson went right at the rim. He should have just gone to the side and used the backboard as a layup. I think that's probably what the coach is telling him. Carnahan was just at the line 15 seconds ago. And he misses that one. Seymour is going to check in. Webb is going to check out. Carnahan with one more free throw. Sabres up 18. He makes that one. This is Mercer. Mercer step back three. That's off. Kicked around on the ground, picked up Carnahan. Carnahan gets to the Jackson. Back the other way. Come. Jackson, almost a 5-second call. Does get it over to West. West back to Jackson. To Carnahan. West shot on the line, missed a free shot, rebound Carnahan. Ball's on the ground. It's knocked around, picked up, got Cable, DeCasas. He rolls around. That's got to be a walk, and that's the right call. DeCasas rolled over with the ball, so that's a walk, not a held ball. So I think that's the right call. Keller to Mattern. Carnahan again. I'll tell you what, Carnahan's got a lot of rebounds here. This is Fisher. Fisher kicks it back to Mercer. Mercer down the lane, kicks it back to Fisher. Fisher for three. That's off. Rebound Mercer. They're going to try to hold him up. He's going to go right to the rim, put it up, and score. 8 for Mercer. This is Keller. Keller drops it off to West. Fisher almost steals that. Back to Clark. Tell you what, nobody wants the ball. It doesn't appear. Three-pointer. That's good by Keller. Push the ball ahead. This is Cable. It goes off Cable's foot. Picked up by Clark. Flight back the other way. Cable comes back, steals it from Clark. Here they go back the other way. Cable. Down the spins. Puts up a wild shot. He's fouled. Four is West. His first. Team's first. I think the flight coach disagreed with that call. Cable to the line for 2 shots. And he's going to make that one. Sabres with wholesale substitutions here. Persicki, Timpson, Solano come in. DeCasas, Fisher, Seymour, Mercer go out. And he makes that one. So he makes them both. He'll check out. Parker will check in. Sabres up 19. Carnahan. Oh, it's tipped around. Picked up by Furness. Furness goes down the court. Turns, shoots, scores. Here comes Breeden. Nobody picked him up. Breeden's going to go all the way to the basket. Drop it to Parker and score. Breeden could have laid it up. Instead, he goes to Parker. He lays it up. It was a 2-on-1 situation there. Nobody was stopping Breeden with the ball. Carnahan guarded by Timpson. Back out to Clark. Clark tries to get it back. Does get it back to Carnahan. Carnahan drives on Breeden, and they're going to call Breeden for the foul. That'll be Breeden's first. Team's third. Furness to inbound the ball. Throws it up top to Carnahan. Carnahan drives on Breeden, loses the ball out of bounds. Sabres ball. This is Solano's going to go to the rim, put it up, missed the shot, rebound Clark. And then they try to force a hell ball. Clark comes out of there with it, pushes it ahead. Three-pointer, Keller. He had back-to-back threes. Solano throws it to Breeden. Breeden's going to go to the basket, lay it up, score. 8 for Breeden. This is Clark, guarded by Solano. Clark left-handed. Drops it back to Carnahan. Carnahan guarded by Timpson. Carnahan throws it inside, knocked away by Parker. Picked up by Timpson. Throws it ahead to Breeden. Breeden's going to go spin and go to the basket. Head fake, put it up, foul. Heard the smack from up here. Whack. Fouls on 30, Furnace. That'll be his first, team's second. Breeden to the line for 2 shots. All right, they're going to take that basket away. Not exactly sure what happened, but Breeden makes it anyway. So I'm not sure why they disallowed the first free throw that he made. It's hard enough to make one free throw, much less 2. So let's see if he can make a third one and only get credit for the second one. And he does. This is Jackson. Jackson goes by Solano. Solano knocks it away, out of bounds. Flight ball. Jackson to Furnace. Furnace shoots over Breeden, missed the shot. Rebound Persicki, and then it gets knocked away. It's going to be Sabres ball. Sabres up 36-16. There's 3:27 to go in the first half. This is Solano to Parker. Throws it inside to Timpson. Back to Breeden. Out to Timpson. Oh, it's knocked away from Timpson. Picked up. Jackson comes out of there with it. Jackson's really fast. Gets it to the other Jackson. Furnace drives on Breeden. Furnace pushes down the press. Persicki steals it. They're going to say it's out of bounds off Persicki. Flight ball. Keller to inbound the ball. Stolen by Breeden. Breeden's going to push it ahead to Timpson. Timpson's going to finish. Nice play. Push it ahead. Stolen by Breeden. Breeden comes back the other way. Breeden drops it to Timpson. Timpson for 3. That's good. 7 for Timpson. 5 in a row. Off assists from Breeden. Jackson, guarded by Timpson, loses the ball, picks it back up. He's going to be trapped back to the other Jackson. This Jackson down the lane, puts up a shot, missed a shot, rebound Solano. Solano's in fouled by Jackson. Sort of a frustration foul. That's going to be 3 on him, 3 on the team. Now the Sabres bring in 5 new players. Mercer, Webb, Fisher, Seymour, and Juergens. This is Webb, thinks about 3. Oh, what a fake. Lays it up. Whoa, what a great head fake that was. 7 for Webb. Gets it into Clark. Clark guarded by Seymour. Clark drives in. Drops it off to Keller. Back to Clark. Clark with the head fake. Back to Keller. Guarded by Juergens. Keller picks it up, gets to the Jackets, and Jackson drives, shoots a runner off the backboard, no good. Tipped out. Juergens tips it ahead. Oh, what a play to Fisher. That's just a great play by Juergens to just knock that ahead. Juergens runs it down. Great play. This is Clark, guarded by Webb. Clark's going to shoot a three. That's off. Rebound, Mercer. Kicks it out to Webb. Back to Fisher. Fisher for three. That's good. 5 for Fisher. And now the Flight are going to call timeout with the Sabres up 48-16. 1:03 to go in the first half. All right, this is Clark. Carnahan thinks about a three. Drops it to West. Back to Carnahan. Carnahan will shoot the three. This time short. Carnahan with the rebound. Carnahan puts it up over Webb. Scores. Webb, they're going to try to trap him. He dribbles through him. Breaks him out. Kicks it to Juergens. Juergens for three. That's good. 6 for Juergens. 51-18. Missed the shot. Rebound Mercer. Mercer throws it ahead to Fisher. Fisher back to Mercer. Mercer for three. That's off, but he's fouled. Shooting the three-pointer by Clark. Be Clark's first, team's fourth. Mercer to the line for 3 free throws. He has 8 points so far. And he misses that one. He's got 2 more coming. Do think we'll see them go to the running clock in the second half with the game substantially out of hand. Mercer's going to make that one. He's got another one coming. I think it's 35 is the magic number to go to the running clock in the second half, and we're going to probably be there. Mercer misses the second one, so he misses 2 out of 3. Knocked out of bounds by Fisher, but they're going to say no. It last touched by Clark, and they're going to give the Sabres the ball with 11 seconds to go in the half. Ball comes into Mercer. They're counting it out from the bench. Mercer goes to the basket, lays it up, scores. 2-1. Fisher gets the steal, puts it up, misses shot. Oh, he had a chance. Mercer hits the ground, but he's okay. And at halftime, it's 54-18. All right, we're here for the second half. Sabres up by a lot. And they go in and score immediately. Clark. He has 4. Solano. Back to Mercer. Mercer goes to the basket, puts it up, scores. Sabres have just kept going to the basket over and over and over. 13 for Mercer. And the Flight don't have the size, the girth, whatever it is to really stop them from being able to do that. Maybe the athleticism. Nice shot there by Carnahan for 3. He now has 7 points. It's 56-23. Solano to Juergens. Juergens into the paint, lays it up. No, he loses the ball. And then they called a foul on Carnahan. I didn't see that. His first, team's first. They'll send Juergens to the line for 2 shots. Juergens with 6 points in the game on 2 3-pointers. Sabres only made 5 3-pointers in the first half, but still scored 54 points. Juergens misses the free throw. Got one more coming because they just kept going to the basket. Lots of layups and just a lot of in-close shots for the Sabres in this game. And Juergens makes that one. This is Clark. Clark to a cutting Reynolds. Reynolds shoots, misses. I'm going to call a foul. Foul on Juergens. 1 on Juergens. 1 on the team. Reynolds for 2 shots. And he misses that one. He's got one more coming. And he misses that one. Mercer pushes the ball ahead. In the corner to Webb. Webb back to Mercer. Mercer to the basket. Drops it to Breeden. Breeden can't catch it. But then gets it back to Webb. Back to Juergens. Mercer sets the screen to Webb. Webb down the lane. Puts up a shot. Misses the shot. Rebound back to knocked around. Picked up by Reynolds. Reynolds is trapped. Stolen away by Breeden. Breeden throws it back ahead to Webb. Webb can't catch it. Reynolds gets the rebound. Drops it back to Clark. Clark to Carnahan. Carnahan for 3. That's short. Rebound Clark. Missed the shot. Tipped around. Breeden comes out of there with it, but then gets knocked away from him. Juergens picks it up. Throws at Solano. Solano lays it up and in. 4 for Solano. Sabres up 36. Clark stops, shoots, scores. Nice play. 6 points for Clark. Back the other way, Solano. Solano stops, back to Mercer. Mercer for 3. That's off. Rebound Clark. Clark's going to shoot a 3. That's short. Rebound, Webb. Then Webb's fouled by Clark. His second, team's second. 5 players come in for the Sabres. DeCostas, Fisher, Timpson, Cable, Persicki. And the starters sit down after about halfway through the quarter here. The clock is now running. Fisher, I guess it's 34. We'll see if it stops when it's supposed to stop or if it keeps going. Fisher back to Cable, but he throws it out of bounds. Yeah, at this point the clock is not stopping. It's just running. This is Jackson. Gets to the Carnahan. Throws it inside to Furnace. Furnace puts it up, missed a shot. out of bounds. Sabres ball. Fisher pushes ahead to Cable. DeCasas back to Cable. Oh, nice pass in there to Persicki. Persicki tries to throw it back out. Miscommunication, and that's going to be out of bounds. Flight basketball. This is Jackson. Guarded by Fisher. Cable. It's Jackson. The other Jackson. Throws it inside to Furness. Furness puts it up, scores. Here comes Fisher. In the corner to Persicki. Persicki for three. That's off. Rebound. Knocked around. Picked up. Gets over to Jackson. Pushes it ahead. Stolen by Persicki. No, Furness gets it back. It lands in Carnahan's hand. Back to Furness. Furness kicks it back out to Jackson. Jackson shoots, scores. His first basket of the game. Timeout. Mercer. The Sabres. Coach Mercer calls timeout. Cable gets the ball into Fisher. Minute 18 to go in the third quarter. Fisher kicks it to DeCasas. Back to Fisher. Fisher's going to drive on Jackson. Put up the shot. Missed the shot. Rebound. Carnahan. Over to Jackson. The other Jackson throws it away. It's going to be Sabres ball. Cable to inbound the ball to Fisher. 42 seconds to go in the quarter. This is DeCasas. Back to Cable. To Fisher. It's knocked away from him. This is Keller. Keller gets to the Furness. Furness goes to the basket. Missed the shot. Rebound Persicki. 15 seconds. 14. Persicki drops it to Fisher. Fisher's going to step into a three. That's all. Rebound Carnahan. 7, but he didn't realize he shoots at half court, but there was like 7 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Fisher from half court, and he misses. So Carnahan just didn't know how much time was on the clock. And anyway, it's 59-29. All right, start the fourth quarter. Sabres have Solano, Mercer, Breeden, Seymour, and Jackson. Solano scores and one. .41, Jackson, his first, team's first. Clock is running with the Sabres up 32. Solano for a chance for a three-point play. And he makes it. Jackson drives by Seymour. Reverse layup, no good. Kicked around. Jackson gets it back, studies it in. Parker gets it. Jackson steals it back from Parker from behind. Jackson, Solano, picked up by Carnahan. Out of bounds off Mercer. Flight ball. Ball comes into Jackson. Carnahan. Draws it back to Furnace, stolen by Jackson. Parker. Parker has it. They're going to say it's out of Parker. All right. Flight inbound the ball. They get it in to Jackson. Jackson drives, shoots, misses everything. Out of bounds. Off the Sabres. Going to be flight ball. Clock keeps running. 62-29. 5:48. 5:47 to go in the game. Jackson scores. To Solano. Solano down the lane, puts up the runner. Missed a shot. Mercer puts it up, scores. 15 for Mercer. Here comes Clark. Clark. Back to Jackson. Jackson shoots, misses. Rebound Seymour. Solano steps into a three. That's going to be short. Mercer gets it, puts it back up, misses the shot. Jackson with the rebound, clears it to Clark. Here come the flight. Clark spins down the lane, puts it up, scores. Nice play. Oh, to Parker ahead. Nice pass. Parker finishes. 6 for Parker. 66-33. It's a double up here. Carnahan puts up the shot, misses the shot, rebound Parker. Parker's going to push it. He's going to drop it back to Breeden. Breeden thinks about a three, puts it on the floor, goes to the rim. It's knocked away from him. He gets it back, gets it to Mercer. Mercer goes up, puts it up, score. Oh, he missed it. Puts it back up, scores. Timeout. Sabres. All right, Sabres brought in 5 new players. Cable, Webb, Jurgens, Timpson, and DeCasas. This is Furnace. Furnace is going to get stolen away by Cable. It's going to be a held ball. Big mess on the floor. Ball is going to belong to the flight. on alternating possession. Clock running, 3:50 to go in the game. Reynolds throws it up top, stolen by Juergens. Juergens headed back the other way. Gets it to Casas. Draws it back to Webb. Casas to a cutting Cable. Cable puts it up, scores. 4 for Cable. Ball stolen away there by DeCasas. Back to Webb. Webb. Looking for somebody to throw it to. Throws it back to Cable. Drops it to Juergens. This is Timpson. Timpson's going to shoot a 3. That's off. Rebound Reynolds. Tries to throw it back to Mattern, and he can't catch it. Out of bounds, Sabres ball. 2:50 to go in the game. Sabres up 70-33. The Sabres will play again Thursday at 5 o'clock down in Wilmington for their final regular season game. Held ball there, going to belong to the Sabres. We see number 2 Bowman for the flight for the first time today. Juergens gets it into Timpson. Timpson's going to line up a 3. That's good. $10 for Timpson. He moves into double figures. Sabres up 40. Clark. It's knocked out of bounds. Going to be flight ball. Fisher and Persicki check in. Webb and Juergens check out. Clock running, 1:45 to go. Tell you what, it goes fast when the clock doesn't stop. This is Furness. Gets it to Clark. Clark drives it by to Bowman. Bowman pumps, kicks it to Furness. Furness for 3. That's good. Push ahead to Cable. Back to Fisher. Fisher goes down the lane. Just going to lay it up. Missed the layup. Rebound Clark. Here comes Clark. Oh, what a ball fake. Oh, what a play. Oh, yes. What a nice play. 10 for Clark. I mean, that was just beautiful. DeCasas. Stolen by Bowman. Picked up by Clark. Gets it to Furness. Furness is going to go baseline. Challenge Timpson. Put it up. Score. Push ahead to Persicki. Persicki goes in the lane, kicks back out to Fisher. To Timpson. Back to Persicki. 36 seconds to go in the game. Fisher crosses over to Persicki. Persicki goes baseline, gets cut off, stolen away by Clark. Persicki hits the stanchion. 21 seconds to go. Clark does the same fake again. Oh, he missed it this time, though. But gets it over to Fisher. 14, 13, 12, 11. Back to the Casas, but he can't catch it. Picks it back up. 6, 5, 4. Knocked out of bounds, and that's going to do it. The final score, 73-40. Scores for the Sabres. Fisher with 5. Juergens with 7. Cable with 4. Timpson with 10. Breeden with 10, all in the first half. 17 for Mercer. 7 for Solano. 7 for Webb. And 6 for Parker. Sabres play at 5 o'clock Thursday in Wilmington, and then they will play on Saturday, February 21st in the regionals at 9:30 in the morning, and then later on that afternoon. Go Sabres. 22-1, 23-1.